What is going on, guys? gsmå𝑒ᵉ here, and today I have a pretty exciting video, and I don't know why I haven't made it sooner. Basically, what we're going to be going over is how you could get a RTX 3070, 3060 Ti, or 3060 and only have to pay for a quarter of it. Now, this is temporary. You only have to pay for a quarter of it up front, and I will explain that later on in the video. But let's just get straight into how it actually works. Okay, so the one thing you really need for this to work is the website that you plan to order the RTX card needs to be able to accept PayPal. That is 100% necessary for this to work, and I am now going to explain why that is. So basically, PayPal recently integrated a feature called Pay in 4, and you don't need a credit card for this to work. All you need is a debit card that works, or a bank account that you can link to your PayPal. Basically, just any payment method that PayPal will accept, you need it in your account. That's all you need. And the way that this works, you can see right here, Pay in 4. Now, when I click on Pay in 4 on my PayPal summary, should be the first page that comes up when you log in. You can see I have a bunch of purchases that I made using Pay in 4. And notice that they're all for just random numbers, as you would expect. But if I click on that, you can see I actually paid that amount multiple times. And the reason that that is because, just as the name suggests, I was able to pay for it in 4 separate payments. Now, the key thing about this is it only works up to $600. That's a reasonable amount of money. I mean, you can get up to an RTX 3070 with that amount of money. You just have to be able to get it for retail, which that's the catch. You have to be able to order the card from a website at retail price. But the good thing about that is you're going to be using PayPal, which is currently the fastest payment method you could use to actually place your order once you're actually able to add the card to your cart. You're going to want to use PayPal anyway. So you select Pay in 4. All it's going to ask you is accept that amount. It's going to pull up your billing address, and it's just going to show you that. It's going to say confirm, and then boom, you'll be good to go. I'm going to show an example of what this looks like real quick. Okay, so first we're going to test how this actually works. So I'm just going to go to a random item on Best Buy, because obviously I'm not just going to see a card in stock all of a sudden while I'm recording this. That would be too lucky. Let's just go to some wireless headphones. Let's check it out. Let's say, okay, AirPod Pros. Now, this is the important thing. This actually does work with any item up to $600, but this is especially helpful for people who want to get their hands on a 30 series card that might not have the money at that very second, but are lucky enough to add it to their cart, and they have at least a quarter of that amount at that very moment. So let's add this to cart. Gosh, I'm gonna have to blur out a lot of stuff in this video. Okay, so we're now in the cart. It looks I already had some stuff added to my cart, apparently. PayPal checkout. Okay, so as you can see right here, Pay in 4. 4 interest-free payments of $75.64 due every 2 weeks starting today. So $75.64, that's with no interest or anything. There's no catch to this at all. If anything, the only fee that you would ever inquire is if you're a week late on a payment. And I mean a week. You might get charged $8 for a late fee, which in the grand scheme of things is nothing compared to how much money you're getting fronted for this item, and you're able to get the item right away as soon as you make that first payment. So we're going to click Pay in 4, continue. This is the screen I was talking about. Just going to tell you what you're basically signing up for. Continue. Gotta blur out all that information, but that's basically my billing info. Agree and apply. Boom. You'll get accepted, and then it's going to ask you for your auto pay option, which is basically just the debit card that you want it to actually charge. You're going to click the card that you want, and then you're going to click agree, and you're going to click agree and continue. So I'm not going to click agree and continue because I don't plan to actually buy this. I already have some headphones. But essentially, you get the idea though. So that's why I was saying the most important thing that you want to be concerned about is which websites actually accept PayPal. So I already did you guys the service of actually searching up which websites do accept PayPal, and that would be the ones that I have pulled up right here. Okay, so Best Buy as well. Best Buy does accept PayPal. Newegg also accepts PayPal. EVGA, they also accept PayPal. And the really good thing about EVGA is that they'll actually email you and put you on a waiting list if you just make a free account with them. So you get that email. If you have at least a quarter of that amount in your account at the time, you can place the order right then and there. B&H, they also do take PayPal. And lastly, just because I couldn't get the website to load up, but Zotac also does accept PayPal as well. And I may be leaving out some websites here, but if you know of a tech store that does take PayPal, then you are able to place it through there, and then you'll be good to go. Just as long as you use PayPal Pay in 4, you're fine. And even for things like Best Buy, if you want to do curbside pickup on an item, you can just put Pay in 4, and it'll still pay for it then and there. And if it's in stock at that Best Buy that's near you, you will be able to go pick it up within like the next hour. It's that easy. Basically, I just wanted to really spread the word on this in case some people did have the opportunity to actually get a card but didn't have all of the money up front, and that stopped them from placing the order. Because I can tell you from personal experience, I have been at work on my phone and I receive notifications from the sources that I mentioned in my previous video, how I got my 3080. I received notifications from those exact sources, and I was able to click on it, add it to cart, and on my phone, like just using cellular data, I wasn't even on Wi-Fi, I was able to add it to cart, and all it was waiting for me to do was click place order. But I know I didn't have the money at the time, and it crushed me to see that. But if I would have known about this sooner, I would have easily been able to place an order for a 3060 and even a 3070. So guys, I hope this was useful to you. One more time, all that you need for this is a PayPal account with a card linked to it, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need. The website needs to accept PayPal and you're good to go. I hope that this helps you guys out, and if you know anyone that could benefit from this video, please send this to them. I don't monetize my videos. This is purely just to help people out. I love doing this kind of stuff. So I really do appreciate you taking the time to be here with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day, week, month, year. I will catch you guys in the next one.